All right, in this step, we're going to do a softball. We're going to put together part of what will eventually become our coin sensor. This we call the coin sensor frame. And so to do that, we'll need this bracket, which comes from our clear parts. And it stands out pretty well on account of it has 2 holes and 2 slots in it, and its corners are chopped off at an angle. For me, this is in my clear parts. In your kit, this part could be in your clear parts, it could be in your solid parts. So if you don't see it in one, check the other. And then you'll have these 2 vertical elements to the coin sensor. And they have 4 slots cut into each of them. Also, if you'll notice, excuse me, if you look closely, one side has a very tiny triangle cut out of it. These are matched. So the reason I point out that triangle is because the coin sensor frame is actually reversible. You can install it in the machine one of 2 ways depending on what kind of behavior you want. So to make sure that that's consistent, we need to make sure that these vertical uprights are installed correctly. And what that means is these 2 very, very small triangle cutouts just need to face the same way. So in this case, I have them both on this edge. So that means that I would install these just like this into the frame with those triangles forward. That's all. It just means make sure they're both facing in the same direction, not one way and one the other. We'll talk a little bit more about the different orientations of this part inside the machine later when we're actually installing it, but for now it's just enough to know that it is adjustable and that there is something that you need to be aware of, and it's those little triangles. So I like to just lay them out to either side, making sure that I have my triangles accounted for. In this case, on both of these parts, the triangles are facing toward me. It's also, I think, nice to have one of our little set squares for this, just to make sure these parts are upright. The cementing process is super simple, and we're going to put a dot of cement on either side of these 2 slots, and then we're going to put our uprights in and make sure they're squared up. So what I like to do after putting my 2 dots of cement and putting this in, I like to put a little bead of cement on the outside edge of the upright, right along out here. I'll try to actually show this a little bit better without my arms in the way. But after I, for instance, were to have cement this one into place, I put some cement along this line here, and that leaves me some clean space on the inside to use my set square to make sure that I have my part upright. And I'll kind of show you how that goes if you want to watch me put mine together first and then give it a try on the second viewing. Again, I'm making sure that my uprights have the triangles accounted for. They're facing me, the triangles are. So I'm just going to start cementing. It's just a little dot here, a little dot there. I place this upright, keeping the triangle facing toward me. Then I like a little bead of cement along the outside edge of it. I'm picking up some of those little static electricity strands of cement, and then I'll just check it with my set square, make sure it's upright. Now we don't require space program precision here, but it is good to make sure they're upright, and we'll check them again after they're both cemented just to make sure that one didn't get knocked out of alignment while we were fiddling with the other. And if you're having a day like me, then your cement nozzle is clogging faster than you can use it. clear it out again. So dot, dot. Now see, I broke my own rule there and I squeezed the damn tube too much. And now my cement squirted out faster than I wanted, so I have a little bit more than I intended, but that's okay. So now I'll just verify both of these with the set square, make sure they're mostly upright. Another interesting way to do this is to just knock it inward more than you need and use the set square to push it out until it's upright. That's not a bad little trick. So I'll do the same here. I'll just turn this one inward more than I need and then use the set square to push it out until it's upright. So as long as they're upright and pressed down pretty well, and you've kept both your triangles facing in the same direction, that's all you need to do for the coin sensor frame. So yet another part that gets to go off to our drying vacation.